Hey, how's it going? Welcome back for this final episode of Vlogmas 2023. My intention was to do 12 days of Vlogmas. We're gonna call this 11th video day 11/12 because today is actually Saturday, December 30th. So I wanna get this Vlogmas chapter wrapped up and put in 2023 so I can go forward in 2024. I think it's been a week since I posted my last Vlogmas video, and I haven't picked up my camera at all in the last week because there really just wasn't much going on. The only person I saw on Christmas was my sister who lives here in Las Vegas, and we went out to dinner, and yeah, I don't know, I just didn't really feel like picking up the camera to show me spending the holidays all alone, you know, feeling a little sad. But we're gonna wrap up this year on a cheerful note. I am actually really excited to have no plans today or tomorrow, so I can spend time really just thinking about myself and what I want to do in 2024 and just thinking about a lot of things. But what I am thinking about right now is mac and cheese and peas, because that's what I'm gonna make for breakfast. It was maybe like day 2 of Vlogmas that I made this recipe, but that's basically like a month ago, so I am definitely ready for another batch of my mac and cheese and peas. And I already made a giant batch of potato cheese. I actually made this yesterday. I ate a little bit of it for dinner last night, and then I put it in the fridge. Now I pulled it out like an hour ago, so hopefully, oh yeah, it's not too thick. It should pour just fine. As a kid, I loved Velveeta shells and cheese, which is why I think I like to do this recipe with the macaroni shells. I always say I prefer the frozen peas, but I didn't have any today, so we're gonna do a whole can of peas. Oh, it's a little thick. There we go. Excellent ratio of shells to peas to cheese. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the rest of the potato cheese, although I do still have some frozen hash browns. So I haven't ruled out cheesy hash brown casserole. I'm almost out of my panko rice topping, so I am going to add garlic powder right into here and get this mixed up, because anytime I use this panko topping, I add garlic powder to it anyway, so might as well get it mixed together. Woo! Okay. That might have been a little extra. That should be the perfect amount left over for one more casserole. So I'm gonna cook these at 375 for like 20 minutes in my Ninja. That usually gets the topping a little bit crispy brown, so check in 20. 25 minutes later, I didn't think the crust looked very crispy after 20, so I gave it another 5. And it still doesn't look super brown, so for my second casserole, I'm gonna sprinkle some garlic powder directly on top of it. I feel like when I make this recipe and I sprinkle the garlic powder right on the panko, that it gets browner, crispier, I don't know. Might have gone a little overboard on the garlic powder, but garlic's delicious, so see you back in another 20. 20 minutes later, casserole number 2 just beeped. And see what I mean? That garlic powder gets all brown and crispy. Oh, it smells so good. See, here was the first one, definitely not as brown on top. But while we wait for that second one to cool, we'll sample the first one. I did try to make this a little bit cheesier than the last time I made it, because the last time I made it, it was just a little thick. I just wanted it a little more cheesy. So let's give this a try. Can you guess what I'm gonna say? It needs sriracha. When I made this batch of potato cheese, I actually ran out of jalapeno juice. I think jalapeno juice is an important ingredient in the potato cheese because of the little bit of vinegar, kind of gives it a little tang. And then the jalapeno juice, like spiciness. I did try to put extra cayenne in my potato cheese, but it just didn't come out as spicy as I like it. Sriracha will fix that. Perfection. Seriously, one of my all-time favorite meals ever. So I think that's going to wrap up Vlogmas 2023. I know it was a really boring Vlogmas. I had a hard time getting into the spirit of the holiday season this year. It was just a little sad. But I am really looking forward to 2024. I really feel like this is going to be a good year. And I'm excited to have a day and a half or so of a relaxing time around the house to mentally prepare and think about what I am going to do this year. So I hope that you had a great holiday season, and thank you so much for joining me for Vlogmas this year. I know that I have dozens of comments that I need to reply to, and that's one of my goals to get done in the next day or so here. I hope you also have a great New Year's Eve, and I will see you back for 2024. Be well. Look at that little princess. You taking a nap in the fresh air. You're so beautiful. You're so pretty. I heard you chirping at the birds. I don't see any there now. It's not even that cold. Maybe I'll get a hoodie on and come cuddle with you out here. Is it a bird? All right, enjoy your fresh air.